So speaking of elections, let's take a look what's happening in Tamil Nadu now, because there seems to be Vijay's game plan ahead of the counting and how Vijay seems to be planning to keep the flock together. But there have been certain predictions because the exit polls, some of them have been projecting that it's going to be an even better performance than the earlier thought to be of that of TVK, which is making its electoral debut there. And what has now been said, Vijay's direct message that has gone across to the party cadre that they win and they come straight to Panayur, saying that don't go anywhere else, stay united and stay disciplined. And this is something where, can it be called as a warning or a message that Vijay has now sent to his party cadres, because this is something where Vijay has been citing that he is confident of a huge victory margin. So some of the exit polls, they have been projecting a fractured mandate. However, there are very few, either giving an edge to the DMK, but single majority is something that still is under question. And of course, TVK's performance is something which is also being highlighted as a very promising start. So are there poaching fears that seems to, trouble Vijay? Because this is something what is being said that there are a lot of activity has been seen within Vijay's camp. So TVK in pre-result strategy mode, and what is being said according to sources we are picking up that there is a fear of poaching before the counting as well, and the TVK may now seek letters in support from the winners, from the candidates there. And then what will happen to them? Well, we have often seen when it comes to, a no confidence or, formation of a government or a formation of a new government or even of a breaking of a party, then there is resort or hotel politics that is often played out. Now, MLAs are likely to be moved to a secure location, what is being said. And if there is a chances of hung assembly, then that will actually, trigger this action plan into focus. Because there is a lot of brainstorming that seems to be underway in the TVK, because here it is as a main contender, a third contender that Vijay's party is now playing the role of. So let's connect with Dharani on this. Dharani, a lot of activity in the TVK camp. However, Vijay also cancelled his today's visit to a church and a dargah that was being planned early this morning. And now what is being said that Vijay has been doing a lot of brainstorming within the party to keep the flock together. If there are winning candidates within the TVK, what does Vijay plan to do with them? Dharani, what are the plans, ahead of the counting? What is the planning going on within the TVK camp?
Well, the TVK is very confident that they'll be able to secure the majority by themselves, and that is what Vijay has also told all the 234 candidates who participated in the party's internal meeting day before yesterday. So, as far as the TVK is concerned, Vijay has told that as soon as the candidates win, they should first come to the party's headquarters in Panayur and he'll be waiting for them. That is the message that Vijay has given to the candidates. As soon as you win, do not go anywhere else. Come straight to the Panayur party headquarters. I'll be waiting for you here, happily to welcome you, is what Vijay has told. There is also an indication from the TVK that they are cautious of the fact that cautious about the possibility of poaching. In case if the TVK is winning a considerable number of MLAs, then other parties might try to poach their MLAs from them, and this has to be tackled. Is also TVK, that is also there in TVK's mind, and that is why in this indirect message, Vijay has told that. As soon as the candidates win, they should come straight to the party headquarters in Panayur, and they should not be going anywhere else. This is an indirect message to the candidates that they should believe in the party, and as soon as they secure victory, they should come to the party headquarters and they should trust in Vijay and his party.
All right, Mr. Sarvanan of the DMK is connected with us. Mr. Sarvanan, good morning. Vijay seems to be holding a lot of hurdles within his party, saying that if their party, holds as a position, if there is no single majority, then there may be fears of poaching.
Yeah, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. That's what I would say. We are winning this election, Mr. Vijay or whatever. Let him say whatever he wants to. He wants to enthuse his cadres. Let him do that. We have no problem. It is not going to have any effect. Probably he wants to just boost up the morale for the next 2 days of his cadres. And he says, if you win, come to Panayur. He also should instruct them if they lose what they should do.
No, but there should be faith in your party cadres, isn't it? I mean, are there actual fears of a possible, trading of the MLAs if
See, I don't
the mandate
think.
could go anyway, sir.
No. See. I don't think it will come to that level. Whoever is the exit polls or the pre-polls, and we are very, very confident that we are going to form the government without any this thing. We are going to get a comfortable majority on our own. So there is no this the support business and all. It's not going to
Will
happen
Congress
at all.
party be given a share if the DMK comes to power again, Mr. Saravanan?
No, that was cleared long back. Even our chief minister has made it very clear that the people of Tamil Nadu does not want coalition governments. So that is not a possibility.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Saravanan, for your point of view. All right. So on different fronts, saying that there will be no need as far as Vijay's party is concerned, because the DMK believes that it is coming back to power, and that too with a bigger mandate. However, the question specifically asked if there is going to be any power sharing with the Congress, flat out denial that is coming in from the DMK, saying that this was never in the talks. The alliance is there, but there will be no power sharing. But this is something that has been a contentious issue. Will the rift only widen as far as when it comes to the alliance of DMK and Congress is concerned? But let's talk about that in detail. Of course, as far as Vijay is concerned, he seems to be trying to keep the flock together. But when we speak of the other alliance, which is the DMK and the Congress, now there seems to be friction that is going wider. And now let's come to the story. When we talk about tensions that have been rising ever since the Congress party has stepped up its demand, seeking a bigger role in the government formation, and what is being said according to reports that they are seeking for at least 2 cabinet berths. Now there is an unease already evident during the seat sharing talks, but developments since have come to a point of a widening gap. The optics have worsened where Rahul Gandhi kept publicly wishing MK Stalin on his birthday. Then, of course, when it comes to the leadership, that was not seen sharing a stage. And now sources indicate that the DMK is actively exploring options beyond the Congress, including the possibility of a broader secular federal front with leaders like Arvind Kejriwal and Mamata Banerjee and Jagan Mohan Reddy as well, because most of the projection seems to be pointing out to a fractured mandate. But as far as the Congress and the DMK is concerned, they have a long history of working together, of also, working together as an alliance. Then they have fought when it comes to Lok Sabha and Assembly elections together, and that has been a decades long. As far as this alliance is concerned, there have been a lot of victories as well. There have been losses as well. And such has been the case as what we are now looking at when it comes to the contention that the Congress party seems to be reviving its chances to hold more power in the DMK government if it returns to power, saying that we are no longer a neutral party and we actually need something as far as the representation is concerned. DMK flatly has said no. Yes, you can be an alliance partner, but as far as the government is concerned, it will be strictly led by the DMK leadership. So this is something that has been a point of friction. The message that has gone across to the party leaders as well. We have seen a lot of meetings that have happened between the DMK leadership and also with Rahul Gandhi. Remember, Kani Modi had met Rahul Gandhi in Delhi. However, again, there are whispers, especially what happens now again after the elections, results that come out on the 4th of May. If the DMK returns to power, will the Congress party then ask for its share? Let's connect with Imran on this. Imran, we were just speaking to Mr. Saravanan of the DMK. Again, denial coming in from the DMK side, saying that this was never discussed. There was no power sharing with the Congress party that has been discussed.
Well, absolutely. In fact, but the DMK will deny it, but within the on camera, but off the sources are very clearly informing that there was a drift between the Congress and DMK over this particular issue. Congress not just wanted to be an alliance partner, but they wanted to be part of the in the government, which is the DMK forms the government here in Tamil Nadu. In fact, the Congress wanted 2 cabinet berths, but the DMK categorically denied it. Then the relationship even further soured when they wanted more seats. The Congress, however, the DMK, however, asked them to settle for 18. Now, the Rahul Gandhi upset over his didn't even wish Stalin. That was the tipping point for the DMK. So say that they are after these elections they're going to break this alliance and go alone on this way. However, both within the camps, both the leaders have discussed this. In fact, there was several leaders in the Congress who wanted the alliance to be broken before elections and wanted to go with TVK also, but that TVK didn't accept their feelers. Otherwise, the alliance would have broken much earlier. But within the leaders, DMK says that they want to break away and form a new secular alliance nationally, also moving away from Congress.
Right, but does the DMK have any other options other than the Congress party?
Well, as nationally, they are looking at right now. They are looking to come back to power on their own, and they do not want to have to depend on anybody else. Congress is looking for somewhere where the DMK or the TVK needs any alliance needs 10 more seats, so they can be in a better position to hard bargain to be part of the cabinet.
All right. Well, that seems to be the situation there. Of course, Congress party is seeking for a bigger share. DMK denying, but there have been reactions that has been coming in saying that there has been no talks as far as power sharing is concerned. Thank you very much, Imran, for joining us here on the broadcast. We'll come back to the big developments back after a very short break. You're watching Times Now.